Hello, it's Casps and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I recently bought this well-aged and popular truck simulator and I have started to love it. But in today's video, I want to talk about something else. This game has a DLC called Beyond the Baltic Sea and it adds a map expansion that has my home country in it, which is by the way Estonia. And so I decided I will cruise around and explore the place, see what well-known areas they added, and then I would also deliver some cargo from an Estonian city to another Baltic country. Okay, so right now I am in the city of Pärnu. It's called the summer capital of Estonia. Now this part right here is not really a special place, but I will now drive to the city center and we'll see if it's anything similar to real life. So let's do that now. Now, Estonia, if you didn't know, is a small country in, I guess, the north of Europe, and it's one of 3 Baltic countries. Now, Pärnu is really one of the bigger cities. It has about 50,000 people living in it, which really is big for our country. Right now, my first emotions are that I have not seen anything really similar to Pärnu. Okay, let's see. Okay. That looks kind of like one of the big shopping centers in Pärnu, which is called Kaubamajakas. But really, just like I said, kind of. It's not really similar because the real thing is much taller. There should be a important location here. And yeah, I can already see it right there. That right there is Endla Teater. So that right there is Endla Teater, which... Okay, so in the Second World War, this theater was destroyed completely, and at some point it was rebuilt in a different place, so it was actually somewhere else. Looking at it, this is pretty much exactly how it looks like. And looking around here, it does kind of look similar, like this area right here. Just a little bit similar, except there is a parking space like this, but I might have to put it like an arrow here, but right there, there should be like a big bridge to the other side of the city. So it doesn't look the most similar, but it definitely, it's a little bit similar, let's just say. And as we can see right there is indeed, yeah, in conclusion, Pärnu, except from the area of Endla Theater and the big shopping center, really nothing else really looks similar to the city, which, you know, it is a little bit of a disappointment, but I bet that all the other countries also don't really look that similar. But now I'm going to mark an area for Tartu, the next city. And now entering the countryside. Just somehow the countryside just really gives the feeling that I'm in my home country and the feeling of, you know, Estonia. Hey, okay then. Okay, and we're in... Looks like we have made it to the small town of Kõpu. Now this really is a town that you drive past when going to Tartu, and it's not a big town at all, it's quite small. And this red bridge right here, as you can see, this is also another area that you always pass by when going to Tartu, so this is really cool. I mean, I just remember this very well, and it looks exactly the same. And right here, if I look to my... Oh my god. If I look to my right, you can see a very big lake there, and that is Lake Peipsi. Lake Peipsi is a very, very big lake that is right in between the Estonian and Russian border. this looks to be one of the bigger shopping centers of Tartu. I think that is Lõunakeskus maybe. Hidoki now entering Tartu. And just like in the real city, there are lots of apartments everywhere. Somehow it definitely does give a feeling of much more of a Estonian city feeling. Okay, soon we should be at a point of interest. I'm guessing it's that church. St. Peter's Church in Tartu. I do know this church, but really that's not what I remember Tartu for. It feels a little bit more like the actual city, but because of it being compressed, it's not the same. Now though, it's time to start heading to Tallinn, the capital of Estonia. Driving through these small towns, I have to say I really like that they didn't just add the big cities and you know, call it a day. They added the smaller towns as well to, you know, give more of the Estonian feeling. It's nice. Okay, yeah, I can see the signs. So these are kind of signs, as you can see right here. Are, I believe, on all of the highways that go into Tallinn. Behind these gates is Tallinna lennujaam, so Tallinn Airport, which is, well, a lot bigger than this. It's a very nice airport. It is a very modern design and looks very good. That kind of sucks. The whole city center is completely closed off. So I can't even go to the main part of Tallinn, which that's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping that they added more than this. Going to the left here, you will get to the port area, and that's really it. That right there, that tower right there, that's the Teletorn, which it's the tallest building in Estonia. And it should be about 319 meters. And that right there is a famous statue on the shore of Tallinn. I don't know the name of it, but I have been there. Alright, and now we have made it to Paldiski, the next area. As much as I know of Paldiski, it really is a city full of Russians. That's how I would call it. Kind of full of Soviet-era apartments, and really it isn't much of an interesting place, but since it's on the map, I still drove past it. Now though, it is time to make the long drive, the border between Russia and Estonia, to Narva. Okay, and now we have made it to Narva. This city really is kind of similar with other ones, but the one difference is that the amount of Russians living here in Narva is much bigger than in the other cities. And I also haven't been here, but one thing I do know about this is something very beautiful. But before that, I have to go over the border control, because the point of interest is right between the borders of Estonia and Russia. As you can see, it is a big castle. In real life, it is quite a big and beautiful castle now. So this is the Hermanni castle, Hermanni loss. Now this definitely is one of the prettier parts of Narva. But yeah, because I haven't been to this city, I can't really say anything else because, well, I just don't know that much about Narva. But yeah, with that, I have now explored all of the areas, and I have to say, because they're compressed, well, they don't really look similar to real life. The points of interest that they have put in the games, definitely, even though they are a lot smaller in size, they have really redone them quite well. And it's nice to see these areas in a game, as some of these places I have been to myself, you know. So, right now that's it from me, so bye.